a very, very special Lunch Break Live. I am so honored to be here with Sima, the vegan drag queen. Hello, Sima.
Hi guys, all the way from the West Coast. Don't get me confused with Honey, although I do love her. Welcome.
And what are you making today?
We are making a Mexican vegan shrimp cocktail. Less popular than like a regular cocktail, but I think a little better and definitely more colorful.
Okay, let's get cooking, good looking.
Let's start it. Okay, so first off, we have our vegan shrimp just ready and waiting to defrost a little because it is frozen.
Okay.
Here
Now,
we go.
this is so important, guys.
Yes.
You know, you don't have to never have shrimp again. Just don't have shrimp from the ocean that is being overfished, and we're going to really accelerate climate change if we keep eating seafood. So this is very, very soy vegan shrimp. Now you might say, well, where do I get that? Guess what? There are wholesale places all over the country where vegan restaurants get their vegan and vegetarian items. Veggie Wholesale is one of them. All of these things that you're looking at, they're no meat. So you see this, it looks just like ham, no meat. Pork, just like pork, no meat. Steak, just like steak. So just make sure there's vegetarian and vegan. Make sure when you pick it up totally 100% vegan. This is Veggie Wholesale in Westminster. Ooh. All right, so continue on. This is already, we've given people a great tip on how to veganize their lives.
So just a little bit on that with the whole Veggie Wholesale. It's all a Buddhist community that I live in. So lots of vegetarian options, and not everyone really knows how to either be vegan or they don't have the same message. So there's a lot of vegetarian options, but definitely a lot of vegan options. So just always double check when you buy at like Buddhist markets or anything like that. Always want to make sure.
Just double check it's vegetarian, and then you make sure it's vegan as well.
Yes.
So somebody wants to know what's in this. We are at the fabulous home of the amazing, you want to pop back there?
Yes.
Melissa Breslow, who is a hero for the animals. Come forward, Melissa.
Yes.
Welcome.
So will you do us a favor? Will you look here, and you don't have to list every ingredient, but just what's the basic ingredients? Is it soy? Is it pea protein?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's see. Konjac powder, tapioca starch, which I know is gluten-free, potato starch, soy protein, sea tangle extract, yeast extract, salt, white pepper powder, vegan flavored sesame oil, rice vinegar.
Okay.
So that's not so bad. Yeah.
That's not so bad at all.
Yeah.
And
I just want to say Besties, which just opened in Hollywood, has so many amazing vegan products. Like, it was a field day. So
I went
check
here
that
and just
place out.
practically bought the store out. It was great. So you are the absolutely gorgeous Sima, the vegan drag queen.
Yes.
I have fallen in love with you so many times. You did a fundraiser along with Honey LeBronx, who's another vegan drag queen, who's a good friend of mine from New York.
Yes.
And you did a fundraiser for last year's Animal Rights Conference, and you blew the house away.
Oh my God, yeah, that was so much, like, I think that was one of the best highlights of my year when it comes to all the vegan events that I did. I got to meet a lot of people, a lot of my favorite activists who like I see as celebrities. So definitely loved all of that. We got to go on stage and present like the gifts and the raffle tickets that everyone was winning, and people were doing like the auction. So we got to sell a lot of stuff and raise a lot of money for the animals. What's better than that?
Yeah, you were so good at it, and I was so relieved because I had done the fundraiser the year before, and I was like, oh God, thank God, professionals this year, people who really know how to entertain and who to get that money out so that we can save more animals. So Sima, while you're chopping up the tomatoes so that we're going to make our vegan shrimp cocktail, which I cannot wait.
Look at this.
Just here, there, and everywhere, while you're chopping, tell us your vegan story. Like, how did you go vegan? How long have you been vegan?
Well, I
why?
always knew that I loved animals. You know, as a little kid, all I read about and all I played with were animal toys, and all I read was animal books. I was very interested in animals, and when I grew up, I said, I want to be a veterinarian. I want to work with animals. And I think as I grew up, it was still all about that. I would see those early Sarah McLachlan videos, and I would turn away or change the channel because I was
of an angel.
There you go.
I just start I just start crying
Yes.
right away. You're talking about the ASPCA
Yes.
and the Humane Society,
Yes.
1 minute or 2 minute ads that
Exactly.
just have you sobbing.
They were so
at the
sad,
TV.
and I didn't want to see them. I wanted to stay blinded and, have the blinders on me. I didn't want to see it. And then, what did I catch? I catched a documentary which was Forks Over Knives.
Yes.
And it talked about eating healthier and eating less meat. And so I said, you know what, I could do that. That sounds possible. Mm-hmm. And the next day, my TV recommended to watch Vegucated, and that had a little bit more of the reality of like the animal industry. So
Yes.
I couldn't finish that, and that's when I decided. The next day, I said I am vegan from now on.
Oh, how wonderful!
I did wash my hands, by the way.
Oh yes.
You didn't
know
see
what?
that.
You want dirty? You want go to a slaughterhouse. I always say we use our hands here because we wash our
Yes.
hands and we have clean food. You want dirty? You want food with. Think about it. I don't need to mention what's in it.
Now
Karen Smith says we always have people who challenge us, and we love that, and we welcome you because we're giving you a gift here, a gift of a peaceful, nonviolent life that's better for your health, better for the planet, better for the animals.
Yes.
Karen says vegan shrimp doesn't make any sense. Why not? Why not? One of the things is people, they have their traditions, they have their memories. Food is very primal, and so if you're got good memories of having vegan shrimp as a kid, shrimp as a kid. Why say, oh, I can never have that again? Why not just have something that looks and tastes just like shrimp, but it doesn't involve overfishing the oceans?
You know what?
Because we're in crisis right now. We're destroying the oceans with overfishing, and to get the shrimp, quite often they have the nets, right? They have all the nets that capture the turtles and they capture the dolphins and they kill everything. So we need to let the oceans regenerate. So let's have. Well, you know what, Karen? You're here live and you're using your name, so maybe you should jump off, my dear, if you don't want your name used, because you're the one who popped it up. It's right there. I didn't pop it up. You popped it up.
There we go.
So have a great day, and we wish you the very best. And hasta la vista.
Bye, Karen.
Okay,
Happy Pride.
Bye. Happy Pride. Okay, so let's move on. So now you're adding some onions, right?
We want to keep it colorful, so we're adding purple onions because, there I go. Purple onions are very, very strong.
Oh, yeah, they're strong and they're delicious.
I love a good onion.
Okay.
And I know Melissa won't agree with me with garlic, but I love garlic too, so.
Oh, yeah, garlic and onions, those are the basis of all vegan cooking. Okay.
Makes food taste really
now,
good.
Please feel free to ask Sima any questions you'd like. She's here. She's here.
Yes.
She's the vegan drag queen, and she wants to answer questions.
Yes, please.
So
Ask me anything.
First of all, how long did it take you to get so gorgeous today?
It took me 2 hours.
Wow.
Yes, I started getting ready at 9 o'clock.
Oh my gosh.
And by 11, I was finishing up. And I was ready there.
Wow, that's dedication. You're
Oh,
dressed in excellence, as they say. So, now what are we putting in?
So now we're adding 1 serrano pepper because these are really spicy.
Yeah, be careful when you cut. Yes.
We don't want to add too much spice. Although I don't mind it, but since you guys are gonna try it, I don't want it to be too much for you.
Okay.
But
yes, a little spice is good.
Yeah.
I like to add a little spice of life in life. So there you go. We're just gonna keep this all there. Okay. And so what we're doing is chopping up.
Yeah.
And let's share this video, people, because
tell all your friends.
Yeah, tell all your friends. Now it's also Pride Month, so tell us about that. And I know you're going to the parade.
Yes. So Pride is all about our rights as queer individuals. We are proud to be who we are, born the way, and not everyone gets to live that life, unfortunately. They stay hidden or they don't know how to come out and be themselves, and unfortunately, they live a miserable life.
Yes.
So
what I call the vertical casket.
There you go.
Actually, I didn't make that up. I heard it somewhere, and I said that's a great way to put it.
It really is. But luckily, a lot of us we do this to show other people who are not ready yet. We show them, look at all the fun we can have. And of course, we have protesters, who don't want us to be there, and people who would damn us to such unfortunate places. But that's fine.
Yes.
But so this whole month,
we welcome them too.
Yes, this whole month we celebrate Pride. We are there to party, have fun, have events, do the parade, and there are a lot of companies who are in support.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a lot of big names last year, right? PETA was there. They had animal friendly and gay friendly like stickers,
oh, wow.
which were very great and very. I was very excited. I took a handful of them.
Yes.
Who else was there? There were big companies like Northrop Grumman.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I mean, all the major corporations are LGBTQ supported
Yeah.
with a few major exceptions.
Exactly.
Like Chick-fil-A.
Oh, wow.
I think is not supportive of the LGBT community. So what I would say is it's gone very mainstream.
Yes, that is true. We are funded. A lot of these Pride events are funded by very big corporate alcoholic companies, and that's the unfortunate thing about Pride. But when you think about it, we all hid in the earlier days at bars where it was safe, safer. So we were always around alcohol, and I think unfortunately as a people we grew to just be around alcohol.
Well, you know
quite
what?
often.
I let me tell you something. As
Yes.
a recovering alcoholic lesbian, I can tell you that there's really no greater incidence, I believe, of alcoholism or drug addiction in the gay community. I mean, if you look at people who are overdosing, they're all walks of life.
That's true.
And actually, because the big pushers in America today are the doctors and the pharmaceutical companies, and we've been having a scandal right now about the makers of the, I believe it's OxyContin, one of those big drug makers who basically pushed a highly addictive substance on people who were maybe getting over a back injury or whatever. It's in the news right now. So there's no. I don't think we should take on any extra problems by saying that we're more trouble than anybody else. Nonsense. And I can tell you, I'm doing a random survey every day because I am in recovery. But that being said, not to argue with you, I think you're fabulous. Look what we have here. Look at this gorgeous bowl that you've created.
We just added diced cilantro because cilantro is going to be a very big flavor bringer out of this bowl.
Now, I'm going to ask the amazing and fabulous Melissa Breslow, who has beautifully offered her home, to take some photos, horizontal photos with your camera of these beautiful things.
Yes.
I'm on it, Jane.
The package before it gets opened, as well as the beautiful bowls of veggies.
Yes.
Thank you, Melissa.
Thank you. My pleasure.
Okay, Melissa is another leader in the animal rights world. She's on the board of Veg Fest LA. And actually I am too, and we work together.
We love her.
But Melissa is really a leader in that area. And I just basically do whatever she tells me to.
Yeah, right.
Veg Fest LA was so much fun, by the way. So if you weren't there, you missed it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
There's always next year, okay?
Yeah.
Yes.
So Kimberly Guthrie says, Sima, you are so beautiful. Thank you for showing us this. Looking so good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So now we're adding a bit of crunch to the dish.
Okay.
We're adding celery. Wow, I forgot that. I was gonna say it in Spanish,
Yes,
which is
celery.
which is apio, by the way.
Apio, really?
Yes. So
Okay.
celery gives the dish a nice crunch
Okay.
because it is gonna be kind of soupy.
Uh-huh.
Do you remember, Jane, having this at the conference in LA last year?
I remember so many things about the conference, but I
Right.
don't remember the food. Oh, if you could do it horizontally.
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah. So we're gonna take some fabulous photos of the of that. Yeah. And we'll just put it right there, and then we got to get those little doodads. Yeah. There we go. Okay. So we're chopping away.
Yeah, so-
and we're gonna get some gorgeous. Look at that.
Look
It's
at
getting
this.
even more
Look at
gorgeous.
this.
All right.
Beautiful.
Okay. So
Look at that.
now, how long have you been vegan?
I have been vegan for 7.5 years.
7.5 years. Do you
Yes.
notice that is there an increase of support for veganism and animal rights in the LGBT community? Because sometimes, we're very compassionate about our own issues, but our circle of compassion doesn't extend beyond our own species
Right.
or our own personal issues. I often cite people who they suddenly turn against guns because they've had a terrible tragedy, like they've been shot or somebody
Right.
they love shot, God forbid. But the point is that we don't have to wait till we're personally impacted to speak. And when it comes to animals, what we really have to understand is that we're the first social justice movement that speaks for a species not our own. So
Right.
we really have to expand our circle of compassion. Do you see a change in the LGBT community?
I think I do. I definitely have seen it in the people that I hang around. I hang around a lot of queer people, and I have definitely seen some people that either by one way or another I have slightly influenced, and that's a good thing because they see the info and they tell me, oh, hey, like, I had one meatless day, or I had one restaurant where I went vegan, and that's great because, that means they're doing something. They're at least thinking about it. It's on their conscience. And I've had, I think, at least 3 or 4 friends go vegan now.
Woo! How wonderful!
Yeah, one of them helped me out a lot when he went vegan. He wanted to help me out in my...
Yeah.
Oh, now we're just real quick. We're just peeling a cucumber.
Okay, peeling a cucumber. That sounds good.
This is just for a little bit more crunch, but it's softer, so not too bad,
Yeah, and Patty Barreto says hi. She says, you're so beautiful.
Hi, Patty.
And Patty just organized a very successful screening of A Prayer for Compassion yesterday at Avo on Pico, a great vegan restaurant.
Ooh.
Right on Pico, right next to where Videos used to be in Santa Monica. You got to stop by. And we are making vegan shrimp. And we got some separate shots of like this. Maybe we can get some shots of like all that. There we go. Vegan shrimp. Yeah, there we go. So this is something, Verisoy vegan shrimp. Looks like shrimp, tastes like shrimp, but doesn't require overfishing the oceans.
Yes.
And I've learned something here. You can go to the wholesale stores that supply the vegan restaurants here in LA. It's Veggie Wholesale is one of them in Westminster. So you can go to veggiewholesale.com and you can get, they're either vegetarian or vegan. Obviously you look for the vegan ones, but all of this looks like ham. It's no meat. Barbecue, pork, no meat. Steak, no meat. Chicken breast, no meat. Chicken nuggets, no meat. Squid, no meat. Shrimp, that's what we're making. Looks just like shrimp, no meat. Fish, no meat. Sausage, no meat. Meatballs, no meat. Sausage. So there you go. Marta wants to know when we're doing a tour of Florida. Well, we've got our amazing contributor, Shannon Blair, Vegan Evan's mom, who's in Florida going live all the time for Jane Unchained. And I go back to Fort Myers, Florida, where I used to work in the late 70s as a reporter to fight the laboratory monkey breeding facilities in Hendry County, Florida, quite frequently. All right. And Lucy says, anybody who speaks for animals is beautiful. Animals have every right to be here as we do. Laura Russell says, so many options. Why would anyone eat flesh?
Yes.
Yes. So you are becoming a leader. I'd say you have become a leader in the animal rights movement because you know what? When you come to an event, you bring it alive. It's like, get the party started. Sima is here. And you sing too.
Well, I don't sing live, but I definitely put on a good performance. I will definitely
lip sync.
Command the stage. Yes.
Lip syncs.
But the way that I like to do this and why I started going to drag into the fairs was because I wanted to show that, merge my two worlds together, my queer community and my vegan community, and just bring them together and show how like drag can be so fun. And also how being vegan can be like healthier for you and just a better way of living.
Yes.
So
for sure.
Once I did it once, I got the bug. People want to take photos and people really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Both queer and straight people alike. It was
Look
a fun
at this.
thing.
This is absolutely fantastic. All right. Well, we are totally set.
Here's another vegan product that we're going to show.
I want to zoom in on this so people can really vegan fish sauce.
Yes.
This is fantastic. Where'd you get this?
Same place at the Veggie Wholesale. Yes.
Oh my! We got to go there.
I never even heard of this.
Melissa,
this one is like
road trip, Melissa.
Yes, I'm in 100%. We will go far and wide to get our vegan delicious food.
Yeah, and there's so many products now.
Now, let me read the ingredients for you so just you know what's in there. So it's soybean, sea salt, vegetable seasoning, which I'm sure was all the flavor, and water, and sugar. Which they mention is all cane sugar, gluten-free, non-GMO, no MSG. What else? Quality assured.